What up, Palm Tree? It's your boy Chillin' Dylan, Jesus of SoundCloud, Black Tom Anderson, and your favorite rapper owes me money. We gotta hop into this review for Ramirez, the Warlock, and the Gorilla. Isn't it amazing how stellar Ramirez's career has been all independently? I mean, I don't have to tell you guys the story about how, like, right when Palm started, he was one of my first interviewees. But to know this dude's story is that he came from humble beginnings and a rough upbringing, and he's been able to build a family from this music and, own a home, own multiple cars, and do the damn thing, have a clothing line, and he's just really seen so much success all independently. I mean, come on, we're talking 3 million monthly listeners on Spotify. Never heard this guy on the radio, yet he's been on Rolling Loud more than 3 times. I think he's insulated a cult fan base just off the loyalty he's kept with G59, and it's really good to see him start to branch out a little bit. Towards the beginning of his career, he had a, diverse scale of features, from the likes of like a Freddie Dredd and a Dreddy Franks. And, now I think he's kind of returning to his roots. That song with Soulzay, which I'm naming on screen right now, I think that had kind of that same like bounce as Funked Out Pool Parties, which is another one of my favorite songs by him. I think what I like the most about the Warlock and the Gorilla is that there's a good variety of features on here. And there's a good variety of like hit potential. Casket Dreams with Pouya, I think that had that classic, Buffet Boys G59 sound. International Waters with Jay Worthy. I was super glad to see him on there because, I mess with P Worthy heavy. It's just that it's been 2 years since they did that song Dayton's that was on Take the Credit, We'll Take the Check. Yeah, it's been 2 years since that one came out, so it was good to see them circle back with one for Ramirez's record. And even though like their verses, neither of them was like, oh, mind-blowing, it was still like dope to see them together because, being from the West Coast and being like underground, it was cool to see them work together. It Ain't My Fault with Shakewell is definitely one of my favorites off of here. Window with Shakewell was dope as well. And I know I'm highlighting the songs that were features, but like at the end of the day, bro, those are the songs off of here that really stuck out to me. And I like this way he's going, and I encourage Ramirez to like kind of branch outside of like the immediate, G59 and affiliate family, because like lyrical wise and skill wise and numbers wise, I mean, he should be collaborating more with like, he's already done a song with Larry June, like, many years ago, but like he should be doing another, should be getting with like a Currency and, Freddie Gibbs and such. I think, really when you think about MCs who really can kick ass lyrically, I think Ramirez is definitely up there. It's just that his fan base is more like cult, like, and loyal to the SoundCloud scene and the post Raider Clan scene, There's nothing wrong with that, but, as far as like people who I consider GOATs, I definitely think Ramirez is one of them, All right, so Warlock and the Gorilla, I don't really have much more to say other than I thought it was fire. Shout out to you, Rami. Shout out to my good brother, Dulce Guevara, Ramirez's cousin. There's God in you. Did my tattoos, and yeah, that's all I got on this one, baby. Peace, love, Palm.
Are you an unsigned or independent artist looking for a review of your music? Well, you need to holler at Palm. Send an email to prettyawesomelitmusic@outlook.com or just message me on Instagram.
You better follow Palm.
Biatch.